Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Whole lot of fun. We have some baseball we need to talk about. We got some college baseball tonight we need to talk about. In the NBA, 2 potential closeout games, or do they keep them going? Both at 3-2. But before we look forward, we have to look back. And I want to introduce all of you to getting your ass whooped. That's what it looks like right there. 0 for 3 from me. Now, Big Brad. Look at the big brain on Brad. Saves there. He hits his Mansfield and Peterborough over 2.75. I still don't understand that bet at all, but he hit it, and that's the only thing that matters. Now, for me, Braves, 2-1 loss, man. Rockies finally get in the win column there. Royals and the Rays. My God, the Rays, what's crazy. All right, and Luca, you see it over 3.5 threes. Yeah, we get it there. The Royals and the Rays, the crazy part about that is that the Rays were getting like no hit going into the 8th inning, right? And then they have 2 runners on in the bottom of the ninth with a chance to tie it. Right. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh, my God, man, this is absolutely brutal. TJ said 3:00 show picked you up. Dude, 100%, man. You guys crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Well done. But yeah, I mean, we definitely don't hide or shy away from good days, bad days. I mean, that's what it's all about. Right. So I always hate when people like they just don't talk about it. It's like, dude, what you're ignoring is glaring, bro. Absolutely glaring. But shout out to Brad and shout out to the crew. Absolutely crushed it here. We keep firing. Absolutely, man. Now, yeah, dude. All right. So the guy who fell at the Pirates game, I believe, right? Still in critical condition. Man, that's awful. Thoughts and prayers out to his family. I know that, the T's and P's, like, it is what it is, but I mean, there's not a whole lot that we can do. But man, that was terrible to see, man. And I kept seeing videos pop up on Twitter, and it was like, oh my God, it was like yesterday was a crazy busy day, and it was like I kept seeing it pop up, and I was like, oh, I don't even want to watch it. Don't even want to see it, man. If you guys could hit the like button, what a weird transition. It definitely helps. If you're on your phone, just pull the screen down, hit like, pull it right back up. I won't ask you for anything else, but I will ask you for that. It makes a massive difference, an absolutely massive difference there. Big Brett, okay, I have to ask, anyone else notice how terrible the daily production is on the other show? It's hilariously embarrassing. Wrong graphics, awful transitions, timing is off on things. Welcome to my world and why I never got to sleep, because I had to fix everyone's problems. Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's atrocious. I can assure you of that. I saw it firsthand. All right, let's get into the picks for today. It's going to be a fun one, man. Let's go get it. Okay, now the first pick we have to make is in honor of our man Howie Schwab. Right? Got 2 NBA games tonight. You go with the Knicks plus 1.5, Pistons minus 1.5. You go with the Nuggets plus 6.5, or the Clippers minus 6.5. Poll is in the chat. Vote now, and we'll update as we always do at the end of the show. Okay. Brad, production is so hard, often underappreciated. It is, man. It takes a lot of time. It takes a damn long time for sure, man. All right. Hey, and dude, glad you're in here, man. Great job yesterday, man. Great pick. Okay, so I've got 3 for you today. Again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today, as we normally are. We'll have college baseball. We have money lines that are out. We do not have totals, but when those are, we'll be there. 3 p.m. Eastern, bring it all down. We'll have NBA as well. Again, want to make sure that we have the freshest prop numbers there. And just in case, I mean, we generally don't have, lineup changes in the playoffs. But again, you never know. Okay. All right. One thing. Okay. First, let me get the picks. All right. Bobby Witt over 1.5 total bases, minus 105. We're going to go Ellie De La Cruz over 1.5 total bases at plus 110. And we're going to go Rafael Devers of the Red Sox over 1.5 total bases at plus 115. You like that escalating up there with the juice? Yeah. Okay. I'm an idiot. All right. Just a little OCD. Other than that, man, we're all right. So those are the 3 plays we have so far. We're going to talk about all this and we'll come up with some more. Again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern, but just want to kind of set the table here. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Anybody catch that Warriors game last night? Did anybody get screwed with the Warriors benching their starters midway through the third quarter? The third quarter. Now, here's what I ask to you. And drop your thoughts in the chat as the show goes on. But are you with that in the playoffs? Like a game, I guess, where you assume that it's over. Even though the Warriors came back their bench in the fourth quarter. Like, are you with that? What Steve Kerr did and saying, all right, look, we wave the white flag, live to fight another day. We'll be all right. We're still up. Or is that way too early? Now, you look at the other side, 2 games ago, the Lakers, like, they played all their starters in the second half, right? So, sorry to take a drink. Like, I get both sides. It's a professional sport, and I totally understand of saying, look, we ain't winning this damn game. All right? Don't need to get any of my guys hurt. Don't need to burn them for no reason. Like, I get it. I absolutely get it. I didn't really have a problem. I saw some people did, but I think most of that was due to betting and not, the actual game. But yeah, like I honestly didn't have a big problem with it. Now, I could see if it were a controversial team, maybe who hasn't really won anything, I could see it being a problem. But it being that team and all the rings that they have, Steph and Kerr and Draymond and all that, like, I get it. I totally get it. Tizzle. As a Warriors fan, Kerr is known to wave the white flag. Fine with it in this case. Let's win it 6. Absolutely. Right? Like, I 100% get it. It's smart. Obviously, it's not the best thing for everyone, right? I'm sure a lot of people turn the game off, but people probably turned the game off before that anyway, right? But yeah, if you have any strong thoughts on it, let me know. I'm interested in what you think. But yeah, it definitely caught, attention on both sides of it, right? But yeah, I think betting definitely had a lot to do with it. Now, we did hit Steph Curry over 9.5 rebounds and assists. He ended with 10, dude. So as much as we've been burned by the hook, got to give a shout out to the gambling gods, whatever you want to call them. Got to give a shout out there. Look at Mel's in the chat. Oh, the Minister of Culture. Miss you, Howie. Melody, good to see you indeed. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's jump into. All right, we got the picks here. I'll read it out one more time, just in case anybody came in just a couple minutes late here. All Major League Baseball. Bobby Witt over 1.5 total bases minus 105. Ellie De La Cruz over 1.5 total bases at plus 110 for the Reds, and Rafael Devers of the Red Sox over 1.5 total bases at plus 115. All right, so those are our picks. All right, some questions here in the chat. 1 second. Big Brett. All right, who's around the Asheville-Knoxville area and what's a possible detailed meetup in mid-July? I think they're for work. Figure out. Hey, look up Crossville Exit. Okay, Crossville Exit, Buc-ee's. There you go. It's about 2 hours for me, man. Remember 6 months. Millsy, what up? AB, I took Texas plus 140 today just solely on the thought that was too high of a number. Number 1 team in the country. What you think about the Longhorns at Arkansas? Yeah, so I was looking at the same thing, right? And Arkansas, I believe, DraftKings minus 166. And, man, I don't hate it. Now, Arkansas and Millsy, you know this better than anybody, right? Arkansas's tough in game ones of series. That's when they are absolutely their most lethal. But, I mean, look at Texas. Like, they have not lost a series all year long. They usually start well, right? Like, I'm fascinated through the total. This total could be 8.5. Like, it could legitimately be that low. But, no, I don't hate it at all. Plus 140 for the number 1 team in the country? Yeah. It's not like it's that far from Austin either. They're not traveling, across the country, right? So, yeah, definitely, man. What do we got? My man Matt said Steve Kerr's an idiot not to bring back in some of the starters. Hope they lose. Got to try and win each game. I mean that's a. It's funny, Matt, that you say that. Like my dad said the exact same thing. I was talking to him this morning, and he literally the exact same thing. And he's an old school sports dude, and he was like, "Man, yeah, I get it. Game is over, but game wasn't." He's like, "It ain't over till the clock's done." He's like, "Can't give away." So I feel you, man. Like I get it. Like I totally get it. Mel said, "Hey, let's all meet at Buc-ee's and eat sandwiches on pump 548." Yes. That's my favorite part is that there's like 4,000 gas pumps, man. Oh my God. Spell dog. North Carolina, go vote. Oh, sorry. I was yelling in the mic. I haven't heard that song in a minute, dude. That one's a banger. All right. Let's get into the NBA first. All right. So we got 2 games here. Got the Knicks and the Pistons. Knicks 1.5 point underdogs. Pistons 1.5 point favorite. The Knicks lead the series 3-2. Total of 214.5. All right. We also have the Nuggets and the Clippers tonight. Nuggets lead the series 3-2. All right. We're all on a mission to get Jokic back home on his farm, take care of the cows, because who would want to let an NBA championship run get in his way? The Clippers 6.5 point favorites, a total of 212.5. Okay, so pull this down. All right. What do you guys think? Big Cheesy, what up? Man, good to see you, boy. How we doing, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you indeed. Matt, that was awesome. Dude, PD Pop, mother. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so we've got 2 potential closeout games. Okay, so the first question, and drop it in the chat. Do either of the teams close out? They're both on the road. They're both underdogs. Okay, Knicks 1.5 point underdogs. Nuggets 6.5 point underdogs. Okay. Where do you sit? Do the Knicks close it out? Do they win outright? 1.5 point spread. I mean, that's tough. But again, it's playoffs. 1 point win. Could happen on the other side. The Nuggets. They get the job done in LA. They close out the Clippers. It's tough. What are your thoughts on the totals? 214.5, 212.5. So let's just kind of put it together. Like, if you're playing the over in the first game, 108, 107, roughly. Do you see that? Or do you see points being lower? Like, I certainly don't see a blowout in game 1. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen. But now I could see a blowout in game 2. Right? Nuggets and Clippers. I could see it both ways. I'm not saying that it happens. But I think there is a potential there. Like, I could see the Clippers blowing the Nuggets out and the Nuggets kind of pulling a Warriors move, saying, all right, this game's done. Like, let's just go home, right? Regroup, ready for a game 7. Man, it's tough. Like, I don't want to play the over in Nuggets and Clippers. I don't want to play the over in Knicks and Pistons either. I think this would be a day where you look at it and say, all right, like, I'm going to play both unders. I'm not saying I am, but like the thought process, like, I'm just going to play both unders. I think I probably get at least 1. Good shot at getting 2. Tizzle said, don't know the number, but Jokic probably gets another triple-double. Probably. I mean, it's amazing. This dude is a triple-double machine. Matt, game 7s, anything can happen. Go for the jugular. I 100% agree on that. I absolutely agree on that. And you know what? Especially for the Knicks. Like, I think if the Clippers win game 6, okay? Matt, I'm going to leave your comment up here, dude, because I like where your thought process is. If the Nuggets lose tonight, I don't think that they're worried about a game 7. Like, been there, done that, pelts on the wall. You know what I mean? Now, yes, they'd rather win, but a game 7, like, I don't know if there's anything on planet Earth that can rattle Jokic, right? I think it would just be, all right, game 7, let's go. Now, the Knicks, I don't think that they want to go to a game 7. That fan base, that city, that history. Now, are they better than the Pistons? I think so. But I would think that out of the Knicks and the Nuggets, the Knicks would much rather get this done tonight. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Knicks come out first quarter, first half, get a big lead. Now, I don't know if they hold it, but I could see the Knicks coming out aggressively and like based off of what Matt here is saying, because I agree wholeheartedly on the thought process, right? Yeah. Give me your thoughts on that. Like, it's fascinating. Brian, Pistons are winning tonight. They could. I mean, at home, like, I think that the Knicks do come out, but we'll see, man. Tizzle, it's a different situation when you've been there, done that recently. Absolutely. Like, there's really, it would be like the Warriors. Like, there's nothing that they haven't seen, like, nothing that they haven't gone. Like, it's just the game 7's another game for them. With the Knicks, again, not that they're afraid of a game 7, but if you're a Knicks player, like, dude, you have a snake in your yard, you cut its damn head off ASAP. You don't try to grab it. You don't try to pick it up. All right. You take a shovel and you pop. Right. I think the Knicks have that mindset tonight. Now, whether they do it or not, it's the Knicks. Who knows? Right. But if I, like, Matt, I love your thought process. Like, I'm right there with you. I'm absolutely right there with you. Yeah. Oh, Liddy, you've never caught a fish? Oh, you need to talk to Mel's then. Mel's has a professional fisher in her house. Fishing's awesome, man. Dude, if you come to Nashville, we're fishing. Hit him with a shovel. Hell yeah. You cut that head off ASAP. I've done it with a golf club too. Not as sharp. You got to go for a 3 or 4 iron. All right? Because you're not taking a driver off the deck, right? I mean, you got to get some torque. You got to get some club head speed, right? But yeah, you got to go 3 or 4 iron. A wedge would work. A wedge is nice. You need a nice cut, right? But a shovel, so much better. Okay, so that's a shirt right there. All right. So those are the games. Keep dropping in your thought processes on it. Melody said, my daughter's 6 and watch. She does. She likes fishing. All right, parlays. Let's go. All right, where are we going? All right, number 1. Okay. Home teams, money line, plus 149. Pistons money line, Clippers money line. All right. Number 2. Pistons minus 1.5. Nuggets plus 6.5. Plus 265. Or third, plus 540. Both close out. Now, you could put the spreads in here and drop that juice a little bit if you wanted. But which way you going? Which one you like? Brian, you said you like the home team money lines? First one, plus 149. I'm with you. Tizzle, you like the middle, plus 264. Yeah. Where are you going? The middle one interests me. Like, my thought process was, if the Pistons win, they probably cover. Right? Like, there's only one scenario where the Pistons win and don't cover, and that means they win by 1 point. Not saying it can't happen, but yeah. And then you're getting the Nuggets plus 6.5. Or you could move some of these numbers around, right? Nuggets plus 10, right? I mean, you could do all kinds of options on here. Curtis, my man, said it's not on here, but give me the Knicks money line and Clippers money line. Okay. So that would be about plus 175, I believe. Yeah, plus 180, somewhere around there. Okay. I like it. Little Al said parlay 1. There we go. Jinxie the mouse. Good to see you. I love it. College baseball 2-team money line parlays work really well for Major League Baseball favorites when they're at home. Good eye. That's a great eye. We're going to talk about that. That's a good eye right there. I love it. Scrappy. Big Scraps said plus 540 already locked. Let's go. Yeah, I took it too. Yeah, I took it too. Oh, man. 2 closeouts. I took it for sure. Okay, so we can get back to those parlays here in just a bit. All right. So let me hit back to the picks here for anybody who might have come in just a bit late. Bobby Witt Jr., Royals over 1.5 total bases, minus 105. Ellie De La Cruz of the Reds over 1.5 total bases, plus 110. Rafael Devers of the Red Sox over 1.5 total bases at plus 115. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about why we're taking these bets here in just 1 second. But for anyone who's brand new to either to the show or to betting this, right? So the way total bases works is we'll just take Bobby Witt, okay, over 1.5 total bases. So if he gets a single, that's 1 base. If he gets a double, that's 2 bases. You win it right there, right? Triple, 3 bases. You win it right there. You win it 1 swing of the bat. Home run, 4 bases. Now, we talked about if he gets a single, that's 1 total base. So if Witt were to hit a single, say in his first at bat, he'd have to get another hit. You see what I'm saying? So 2 singles get you there, a double gets you there, triple, a home run. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions on it, let me know. But walks do not count because walks do not count as an at-bat. All right. Hit by pitch, same deal. They have to get a hit. And errors don't count as well. Remember that. So, yeah. Or fielder's choice. But yeah, those are our 3. And again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today for so much more in terms of picks and all that. All right, let's get to Major League Baseball. Hold on. I got a question in here. Let's see. Okay, first, my man Big Ryan Harrington said Knicks more fatigue with each game played, Pistons 7. You know, that's another look too. This is a big game because you win game 6. All the pressure's on New York. That's a good look. Brad, what's your favorite color? I mean, it would definitely be blue. I mean, obviously, right? Yeah, it would be blue. Navy blue. Navy blue. If you are asking well, that answer was stupid. Blue. Orange is up there. I see it, right? But orange is tough. Orange is a bold color, right? Sometimes it's great. Sometimes you feel like a jackass. It's bright. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably like a lot of you guys, like, you're not afraid to draw attention to yourself, but I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. You know what I'm saying? Blue would definitely be it. Big Joe said, love AB Renaissance. There we go. Hey, if you guys could hit the like button, man, it would absolutely help a ton. If you're watching on your phone, pull the screen down, hit like, pop it back up, man. Chicago, Pat, my boy, anyone feeling Lightning winning tonight? Ooh, all right, our hockey dudes in the chat, man. Zach, TJ. Keep going. What do you guys think? Help us out with the hockey. I'll put it on screen. Oh, as I knock my laptop way off. Okay. Joe, good point here. I get burned on total bases. I prefer hits, runs, and RBIs. Yep. I get it. Totally get it. And that's the tough part. And that's why I brought up, like, getting a single doesn't get you there. You either got to get an extra base hit or 2 singles. You know what I'm saying? TJ, if my Leafs don't get the job done tonight and Ottawa forces the game 7, my toaster that sits next to my bat may actually fall in tonight. It was a hell of a run, crew. TJC in Valhalla, my boy. Oh yeah, we usually do have some orange on. Well, hold on. Oh, knocked it over again. Oh, there we go. We put the Vols hat on. Now we'll go back. All right, there we go. I'm sure everyone that's brand new watching this show for the first time is like, what in Christ is this white guy trying hats on and talking betting? What in the hell show is this? Fits in its own category. Okay, let's see. Big Scott, my boy, good to see you, man. The like button and good luck. Yeah, absolutely. Trash that button for our boy AB. Are we live from the YMCA? Nah, hey, dude, we're finna get a little pump after this one. Actually, we're just gonna go eat some more food. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So, all right. Liddy, look at that. Now we're talking, boy. That's a good looking logo right there. Trying to get that little back-to-back national championships. Boy, Tennessee's got to get the bats going up. Got to get those bats going. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Major League Baseball. So, we've had great weather the last 2 days. It's okay today. We got a couple good spots, but nothing huge, right? Andrew White, Rocky Top. There we go. Big Sam. What's up, babe? All right. So the Twins at the Guardians. Okay. You got wind blowing out, 12 miles an hour average, blowing out to center field, right center. Solid. That is good. Anytime, and let me pull this back up. So anytime you can get in the gaps, right? Left center, right center. It works so well because left-handed and right-handed hitters both benefit. It's tough when you have it blowing out like directly at a foul pole. Be a little brutal. But we've got good weather here. Now, what you want to pay attention to is that precipitation. You got high 70 temperature. Feels like mid-70s. Solid humidity. All right. With that precipitation, all right, the rain cloud, the shelf sitting there, okay? With it sitting, and I'll pull this back up, this one larger so you can see. The longer that it sits, humidity is going to be great. So if you're looking at betting this game, and again, I'm not saying this is how it absolutely 100% plays out, but in general, if you're looking at this game, runs early is your friend, okay? Runs early is your friend. And for anybody that is newish, all right, every 10% increase in humidity above 55% results in roughly an additional 10 to 15 feet of carry of the baseball. So, meaning, dude hits it, fly ball, all right, 65% humidity, you get an extra 10 to 15 feet. 75% humidity, you're getting 20 to 30 additional feet. Keep going and keep going. Now, doesn't mean that it's absolutely going to play out. You still have to, get good wood on the ball, but that's why and where humidity comes into play. And anytime that you have precipitation, all right, in the forecast, you're going to have humidity because it sits and it sits and it sits and it's phenomenal, right? Now, when that rain goes, it dissipates, right? So yeah, early in this game is going to be your friend. Next one, Brewers at the White Sox. Look at this wind. Blowing the foul left field, right? again, it's going to help. Right-handed pull hitters, solid. Okay? Now, the weather, not as great. 65 degrees, feels like 60. All right? Rain early and then getting through, right? I don't like this at all, to be honest with you. I don't like the temperature. The wind is fine. Like, right-handed pull hitters, if you're going to play anything in this game, I would look at right-handed dudes that can mash. I don't like the rain early and then being done. I would much rather, if there's going to be rain, I would much rather have it on the back end, because that means you're going to get the humidity leading up, right? When you get the rain early, it dissipates all of it. So be careful with this game. But I definitely wanted to bring it up because it's something that you want to pay attention to. The select. Well, number one, it's nice not being in a hotel, but that breakfast, dude, I do miss that. Okay, so next one here. Nationals of the Phillies. Now take a look. You really don't have anything of note going on. 10-mile-an-hour winds, blowing out to left field. You know, it's in our favor, but it's not, something to run to your, sports book and just put the mortgage down on. You see the temperature? Low 70s. Feels like high 60s. That's good. That's solid. You got decent amount of humidity out there. No chance, 0% precipitation. So you don't have additional humidity percentages. But I put this up here to say this. This is just going to be a nice kind of early summer baseball game tonight. Honestly, not a lot wrong with that. Like, you can make a lot of money on games like this. It's going to be warm. All right. You're going to have the ball moving. All right. But it's not hot as hell. Right. Anybody that's played baseball, dude, those dog day games, right? You're in polyester uniforms, pants, sleeves, a vest, a belt, a hat, cleats, dirt. Dude, you start sweating and you don't stop. And then by about the mid fourth, bottom of the fourth, dude, you're running in wet clothes. It's brutal. You're actually trying to slide to get some of that out. So, yeah, this is a solid game. Solid game. All right. No weather that's crazy for us. Definitely not against us. But good one here. Pay attention there. All right. Cardinals and the Reds. This has been our moneymaker. And this is exactly what I love to see in a baseball game. All right. Now, what I also love to see, this one right here. I remember when George Costanza brought cotton uniforms back to the Yankees. Yes, one of the best episodes, dude. Are they wearing cotton uniforms? Oh, it just ripped. We did win the World Series in 6 games. I love it. Aaron said, I sure miss it, buddy. There's nothing I miss more in life than playing baseball. Miss it. Now, here's a question for everybody out there. All right. 2 questions. Were you a batting gloves guy? And then the sidebar question is, if you were you a 1 batting glove guy or 2 batting glove guy? And none of us played in the time with the oven mitts, when you slide with the oven mitts, right? But were you a batting gloves guy? And then number 2, seeds. Did you keep seeds in the back pocket? And what flavor did you go with? You barbecue? You original? Pizza? They had taco flavored ones. All right, Cardinals and the Reds, my bad. I'll get back to it. ADD's kicking in. All right, so Cardinals at the Reds. We have seen runs. Now, they've all come from the Cardinals, but we've seen runs. I think the Reds get back to business today. This is absolutely great hitting weather. Now, you have 13-mile-an-hour winds, all right, blowing south-southwest. So basically, right-handed pull hitters, this is your day, okay? But look at the temperatures. Mid-70s. Good. Solid. Out there at Cincinnati, great American ballpark. You're going to feel it, but it's not too hot. But look at the feels like. You have humidity again because look at the precipitation, okay? This is what we want. This is the good precipitation. 14%, 26%, 54%. Day game, all right, and the rain chances increasing. That's what you want for hitting, overs, et cetera, for runs. You don't want it decreasing. You want it increasing. Now, you also have the chance of the game getting delayed or rained out, but you want increasing precipitation chances. It is a great day. It's a great day, especially if that rain sits a little longer before it drops. Man, this is a solid one here. This is a solid one for sure. Do we have any more? Okay, nope, we don't. All right, that's our weather for today. Again, Cardinals at the Reds, good. Nationals at the Phillies, just going to be a perfectly beautiful day for baseball. Brewers and the White Sox, be careful here. Be careful. Be careful with this game. And then the Twins and the Guardians, great. Great. Now, could get rained out, could get delayed, but this is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Okay, let's get to our favorite game of the day. It's called a little home run action. All right, where are we going? Oh, Jay got 2 hits last night. There we go. There we go. Get those hands up. I love it. Way to go, Jay. Man, proud of him. Good for him. All right. Thursday, today, top 5 home run bets. Bryce Harper. You see him pictured there. Looking lovely in his Phillies uni. Plus 300. Alex Bregman. Plus 380. Bo Naylor. Plus 400. Ellie De La Cruz. Plus 425. And Marcus Semien of the Rangers at plus 550. Okay. Big Brett. Good to see you, buddy. Win the day indeed. Man, so good to see you, brother. Have yourself a good day, man. We'll see you soon, buddy. Okay. Tell you what. If you have initial thoughts, drop them in. But we'll go through our numbers and we'll come right back. How about that? Do a little homework here first. Okay. So, our hitter versus pitcher historical father. Well, Naylor, I barely know her. I got to put that one out. That was solid. Well done, my friend. All right. So, you see it here. All right. Filtered by home runs. Matty. Marcus Semien gets your boy, Jeffrey Springs. 3 bombs. Okay. Off 13 at bats, 6 hits. 2 walks. Jarren Duran, Red Sox against Berrios, 18 at bats, 9 hits, and 3 home runs. Duran is hitting 500 off of your boy. Look, and here's another one. Okay, so look at Duran. 18 hits, or 18 at bats, 9 hits. 5 are doubles. 5. 3 are home runs. Only 1 is a single, meaning Duran is getting extra base hits. All right? So, hits, runs, and RBIs. All right? Total bases would come into play here. Absolutely. Duran, hits, runs, and RBIs. Yep, Kirk right there. Absolutely. So, pay attention to Duran today. Tyler Fitzgerald. All right, Giants going up against the Rockies here. 5 at bats, 3 hits, 2 of those being home runs. Yeah. Let's see. Tizzle said Marcus Semien couldn't hit water if he fell off a boat lately. I know. Like, this is the day. If there ever a day for him to come out of it, like, this is the day, right? Nolan Arenado. All right. You see the check mark there. He is playing because He was out of game 2 last night. 13 at bats, 6 hits, 4 singles, 2 home runs. He's hitting 470 against Abbott. There you go. You're seeing, notice this, a lot of Red Sox here early. Rafael Devers, 38 at bats, 7 hits, 2 singles, 3 doubles, 2 home runs. Alex Bregman, 29 at bats, 7 hits, 3 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs. Red Sox got themselves an opportunity today. Nolan Gorman, all right, against Andrew Abbott. Seen Cardinals here early too. 5 at bats, 1 hit, a home run. So he's hitting 200, and it's a home run. Look at the Guardians here. Bo Naylor and Stephen Kwan. Something to pay attention to there. Yeah, it's about it. Nothing more. I mean, you see the names. Nothing that we need to pay attention to. But again, look at Duran. Simeon and Duran. My God. Like, if there were ever a day for these two dogs, right here. Okay? Now, flip it over. Now, let's inverse it. Home runs and filter bottom up. Okay? Vladimir Guerrero. All right? Standard hog. 20 bats, 7 hits, 5 singles, 2 doubles. Luis Urias. It's Molly. 13 at bats, 5 hits. There you go. Your boy, Anthony Santana. Look, you're seeing the Red Sox starting to pop up on this list, too. All right, 3 walks. Pay attention there. 5 hits off 17 at bats. All singles. Pete Alonso against Zach Gallen. 14 at bats, 4 hits, 2 walks. Bichette, hitting 300 there. Francisco Lindor, again, hitting 300 there. Let's see. Is there anything sticking out here? You look at the bottom of this list, you'll see some good numbers in terms of what their batting average would be, but it's also not the largest sample size either. So be careful when you have, 2 at bats, 3 at bats. It's much better when you get into double digits, right? Of just something that you could fully, trust in. But again, these guys come through. Patrick Bailey, 6. Yeah, there we go. All right, really nothing huge, that we need to see there. All right, now what we're getting to here. All right, current hitting streaks. We use this, number one, just to highlight who's getting hits over and over and over and over. But you notice, all right, these are guys that we bet on. All right, I've got Bobby Witt. I've got Ellie De La Cruz. All right, I've got Rafael Devers, who's not on this list, but Alex Bregman is, right? So, Bobby Witt, 21 straight games with a freaking hit. 21. He keep it going today. Ellie De La Cruz, 14 straight games with a hit. Aaron Judge, you see him listed there, 11. Bregman, 10 of the Red Sox. Keep an eye there. He was listed. And yeah, we can go down the list here. Look at Fred. Look at Freddie at the bottom. 6 straight games. Love to see that. Oh, love to see it for Freddie. But yeah, I mean, do we think that Bobby Witt is going to keep it going? 21 straight games, man. Matty Boy said Aaron Judge been on base 2+ times in 22 of 27 games. Great stat. Thank you for that. And that's incredible. Liddy said 35 more to go, AB. Yep. Catching old Joe DiMaggio at 56. Ernie Clement sounds like he'd shred a steel guitar. It does. That reminds me. Anybody, and this has nothing to do really with it, but it just like the sounds like, you never mess with an old head who has a nickname that's either a color, all right, or a state, all right? You don't mess with a dude named Tex, all right? You don't mess with a dude named Red. You don't do it. Those 2 nicknames, all right, a color or a state. Them old boys will shoot your ass. Oh, man. Father said, by the way, is that a record that will never be broken? I don't know who could do it. Like, 56 straight games, and you got to get 57 to break it. Like, I think that's got to be the most difficult record in sports to break, right? I think so. I mean, that's unheard of. You know what I mean? Like, think how hard it is to get to 21. And you got to get 35 more just to tie it. Like, it's unbelievable, man. It's crazy. No one's touching 56. Nope. Like, I mean, my God, man. Kirk said, Witt, Ellie, and Duran, 1 plus hit parlay plus 148. I like it. Ian Lights Out said, that means something bad happened at that state. Yes, it does. Something they don't talk about. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, no doubt. All right, let's go back to our home runs here. All right. So, hey, you're my boy, Blue. Yeah, where you going? Bryce Harper, plus 300. Alex Bregman, plus 380. Bo Naylor, plus 400. Ellie De La Cruz, plus 425. Marcus Semien, plus 550. You know what? I'll tell you this. I'm believing in our boy. Give me Marcus Semien, plus 550. I'm riding it. I like it. Old Tex himself, Marcus Semien. I like it. Oh, man. Jade Dobro said, smash the like. Yeah. Like button would be huge, man. If you're on a phone, pull it down, tap like button, pull it back up. Yeah. I'm going Semien. Where are you guys going? Mel's indeed. Aw. Let's see. Kirk says the same for 300 game winners. Not gonna. Yeah. I mean, 50. Like, it's a Bobby Witt beat at 21 and needing 35 more games in a row just to tie it. Unbelievable. Dude, you go and look at those Yankees teams from back then. Like, and you're replacing those dudes with, like, oh, look at this punk. Who's that? What's that kid's name? He's going to replace him? What's his name? Mickey Mantle. Oh. Mickey Mantle, 27 All-Star games later. Just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Aubrey says, Ellie De La Cruz. I love that. That'd be my number 2. That'd be my number 2, man. Father said, Brycey Poo. Yep. Bryce Harper plus 300. Arenado. I like it. Cardinals plus 390. I like it. Matty boy. Gotta go. Things start to pop at work. We'll see you this afternoon, buddy. Have yourself a good day, my man, Matty boy, as always. And Maryland recruiting, too. Got themselves a 5-star. I saw that, boy. Nice work, man. Nice work. Let's see. Pirates first inning money line, minus 150. Mets first 5 money line, minus 135. Brewers run line, minus 1.5. Minus 108, plus 2 more picks on the afternoon. There we go. There we go. Appreciate that one, my boy. Well, he just got lost in the chat. And that was 2 stern bets himself. I think we got to go Naylor just for the previous joke, right? I think so, too. McDonald's All-Americans changing outlook. Yes, they do. I saw that, Matty boy. Well done. Man, I was so happy for you to see that. That was a nice pickup right there, man. Real nice pickup. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to go Marcus Semien, plus 550. Definitely got a lot of love for Ellie De La Cruz. I like that one. Yeah, Bo Naylor for the joke. Yeah. Father ripped that one. That was solid, plus 400. Had some Bryce Harper, 300. And Bregman. Didn't see any Bregmans in there. Fascinated to see how many, I'm fascinated to see how many runs the Red Sox score. I'm also fascinated to see how many runs the Reds score, because, my God, they need to score badly. Oh, man. All right. Pull myself down here. Let me hit the picks one more time. I got to get the scroll going. I got to start doing that again. All right. So 3 for me so far. Again, we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern. Today, my man Jeff, thanks, AB. You got to run. Also, good luck. Hey, thank you, buddy. So good to see you, man. And yeah, we'll see you soon, brother. Have yourself a good day. Mels, I'm gonna make AB keep talking until we get 5 more likes. There we go. Hey, I'll tell you this. Anybody wants to learn a little trick? I'll give you a trick. All right. If I could pull this off, okay, you have to hit the like button. All right. If I can give you the alphabet backwards, All right? You have to hit the like button. All right? ZYX, WVUT, SRQPON, MLK, JIHG, FED, CBA. Bam! There we go. Now you got to hit the like button. There we go. I even closed my eyes so you knew I wasn't reading. Let me get back to the picks. People probably think this ADD show is insane. Bobby Witt over 1.5 total bases, minus 105. Ellie De La Cruz over 1.5 total bases at plus 110. And Rafael Devers over 1.5 total bases at plus 115. There we go right there. So those are picks. Leave that up there for a second. Zach said field sobriety test training. Dude, I'll tell you a funny story. A little while back, I don't know what happened, but a police officer, Mel said ADD, I swear. I need my medication. A police officer pulled me over, and I think it was the wrong person. This was like a Tuesday at like 11:30 in the morning. Okay. Well, it was a call for like a potential drunk driver. Like somebody was like all over the road. Okay. But I guess we had like similar vehicles. So he came up and the officer was super nice, but he was like, hey, I got a call. We believe you've been drinking. Clearly I had not, and I was like, okay, all right. So it was in a parking lot of a, what's the ice cream place? Dairy Queen. Okay. 11:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. All right. Families are out there. And this officer is giving me sobriety test, right? So first one I had to do the pen thing. All right. Nailed it, right? Because I wasn't drinking, right? So nailed that one. Then it was like the stand on one foot and count to 30. Nailed that one. And then the final one was say the alphabet, which I don't think anyone has ever pulled that off. And I ripped it front, like back to front. And the officer literally goes, get the hell out of here. And then I went, swear to God, I went in the Dairy Queen. All right. All these people just saw me, right? They think I'm like, a felon. And I tried to get the tape and they said, we can't do that. And I was like, I'll pay for it. I want this on this show. They're like, we're not selling you the tape. Oh my God. Yes. Apologies for anyone brand new wondering what in Christ is this show. Got to get it. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, I should have gotten a root beer float. Kirk going, let's see, home run, round robin, Duran, Arenado, and Jose Ramirez. There we go. I like it. Officer, I wasn't drinking, just trying to dip my tenders in gravy. That would be believable. They're going to say he walked to the liquor store. Now, that would be funny. Screaming double jeopardy, like that counts. Mel said, no, I'm pretty sure it's the right person. Oh, my goodness. All right. We'll get out of here before I just completely ADD your entire day and you wonder, why are we even watching this human being? You guys are great. You guys are absolutely great. All right. We'll be live 3 p.m. Eastern today, driving the Nightline. If you remember the crew, come be part of it. All the information is in the Discord. I'll drop all these slides, as we always do, in the Discord as well. Make sure to join that. Again, you can see it at the bottom there. Join the Discord. Just scan that QR code. It's free, absolutely free. And I don't know anyone who has a more engaged and organized Discord than Driving the Line. And that is a credit to you all. And it is a huge credit to our man, Big Zach Phelps. He has just done an unbelievable job doing that. And all of you as well. Like it's people comment on that to me all the time. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, this crew's the best in the game. All right. So everybody have a wonderful day. See you at 3 p.m. Eastern. Till then, we got day baseball. So best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? No!